sorry, this is part 3 because my fucking alarm went off again, so this is about over, so probably just talk about something. So I turned off the alarms for 1 and 1:30, so hopefully it'll give me some time so
sometimes I'm feeling high, but sometimes I'm feeling low. I wanna stay inside, I could call my bed my home. I've been trapped inside my mind, that's what keeps me in the zone. I think that I'll be fine, but I do not really know. Yeah, it's too late for me, not too late for you to be great, but see, the pain's worth the truth. I don't wanna be just someone that's new. I speak my mind so free, so you can hear the truth. Yeah, I know that we all have fear. In the back of our minds we hear the devil that's in our ear. Let it push you to see more clear. I don't wanna think about the pain no more. Everybody's not the same. We all open different doors. Yeah, we've all got different brains. That's what keeps starting these wars. I just stay within my lane. Hope my words even restore. I just try to keep it real. Find a way to buy a meal. Find a way to make a deal. Find a way to help us heal. I don't wanna have regret. That's what pushes me to get everything I wanna get. Work with every single breath, yeah. I know that we all have fear. In the back of our minds we hear the devil that's in our ear. Let it push you to see more clear. I know that we all have fear. In the back of our minds we hear the devil that's in our ear. Let it push you to see more clear. I've been okay, yeah. I've been okay, I've been alright. I've been messing around with this girl for a minute.
So much for like that. But I think after the last 2 tries, you guys kind of get the point. I'm gonna kind of turn it a little bit into a reaction to Jodi Arias, Jodi Arias, however she says her name. So here we go. Oh, and I've already watched like 40 minutes of this, so we're just picking up where I left off.
Oh, until you're blue in the face and tell me you weren't there, you had nothing to do with it. I won't believe you. I want to know why. And it's killing me inside. I don't know why.
Like, there's no reason for it. There's no reason why. There's no reason I would ever want to hurt him.
And I have a solid case against you. And I can present it to the judge. As cold as it is now. I don't know why she did it. Or I can present it to the judge with your explanation.
If I found guilty, what happens?
You'll have to pay a price.
Well, what's the price?
I don't know.
Don't you know what the sentences are? The sentences that are carried for something.
It depends on your situation, how old you are, depends on the type of crime. It depends on whether you show remorse or not. And part of that remorse is at least coming clean. When somebody doesn't come clean, I don't see any remorse. I know you're afraid, but you're already going through it right now. There's no backing up. There's no backing up to yesterday. There's no backing up to that day. It's already happened. And unfortunately, you're gonna have to face the consequences.
You know, if I did that, I would be fully ready to face the consequences. I'm not really for things like, you know, I'm all for the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill. Okay? I just can't. I didn't kill Travis. I just didn't. I did not take his life.
You need to come out and tell me why this happened. I will not accept any other excuses. I will just move on with my investigation, with my final report, submitting all the conclusions and all the evidence. And we can just let the judge and the jury decide. We can leave it in the
What
hands of
about
the
a lie
jury.
detector test?
We can do that, that's fine.
And would that help me at all?
I mean, you can't use them in court, but
Well, then there's no point in taking it.
you took a knife to him and couldn't stop. Couldn't stop. And before you knew it, it was all over. And then you panicked. And then
I've never been that angry at him. Not enough for that. I've been so far angrier at other people, at other ex-boyfriends.
then tell me who could have done this. Who did this?
I don't know, but if I go to trial for this, and if I'm convicted for this, whoever did this is going to be sitting very pretty somewhere. Glad that it wasn't them.
And it's my job to make sure that an innocent person does not go to jail. But I don't see an innocent person sitting in front of me.
Travis has done a lot for me, and I wouldn't hurt him. He introduced the gospel to me.
Why is everybody saying that you are capable of hurting him? Everybody says it.
I don't know why.
So don't tell me that you're not capable.
I don't even hurt spiders. I kicked a dog once. I was a freshman in high school, and I love animals. And we had this dog, his name was Doggy Boy, and my parents, until this dog that they have now, have never been able to, and I don't mean just them, we as a family have never been able to care for a dog properly as far as give it attention and take it for walks and be consistent.
To save you the oncoming ramble about Doggy Boy,
All she's been doing this entire time is just rambling on and on and on and on and on about useless shit. Shit that doesn't even matter. Shit that doesn't even pertain to any of this. So,
Apologize for that to him. I know it sounds weird. but I'm really
she's
sorry.
been rambling for 2 hours.
Their souls.
What you need to do is you need to apologize to Travis. But you just refuse.
Listen,
You can't help him anymore if you're not gonna help yourself.
you asked me if
I can't, Jody.
it's fascinating to observe how fast she can switch from one emotion to the next once she realizes a particular strategy.
Yeah. It's like when she realizes, oh, this isn't working, and it's like she reacts the way she thinks the person across from her is going to react, so.
It's not if to me.
I wouldn't.
It's not if. It's not if at all.
Well, to me it is. I would be more than remorseful.
So maybe something you're blocking out of your head.
I don't think so. I mean, I tend to write everything down. I just finished the book The Road Less Traveled. And he said, the true definition of sanity is dedication to reality at all costs.
Well, this is definitely reality. We are sitting here inside an office facing first-degree murder charges.
What's the
And you
difference?
are going to be booked into jail, and eventually you will be brought back to Arizona, and you will stand trial. That's the reality. And once you realize that, I think you'll be better for it.
I've had worse issues with other people. They're all still alive. I'm still friends with my ex-boyfriends. They're all still alive.
You know, I've been doing this a long time. And there's one thing that I can never get out of my head. Ever since the first day I talked to you. There's an old saying that, you know, someone's just not acting right. Look into it. You have not acted right from day one. You're just not acting right, Jody. You're acting like somebody who's guilty.
How so?
You tell me. I know because I've been doing it a long time.
It's
taken
not
me a
that I
long
don't-
time to figure it out. But within the first 30 seconds to a minute of a conversation, I know when somebody's acting right. There's a certain way people act.
How did I act? It
It's
was
not
not
like-
think.
It's not like TV. It's not anything like that. It's not what you see in the movies.
Is it because I'm not crying?
No. It's not because of that.
What is it? I mean, I'm not going to change how I act.
No. Obviously, you can't change the way you're
No,
acting.
I mean, I am who I am.
Okay, you're sincere in the way you're acting. But
Well, how is
you're just not telling the truth.
How is it different?
Well, it's not really something you need to focus on anymore.
After Jody failed her attempts to extract inside knowledge on the best way to behave in order to appear innocent, she then attempted.
So what she's doing is basically, if you know about this case, know about what happened and stuff, then you'll know that this is just her trying to distract, her trying to steer the conversation in a different direction, and now she's just trying to say, well, how do you want me to act? How do you want me to act? Like, who is it right now that you want me to be? Because she's just one of those people that is so used to lying with their faces, and she's so used to manipulating her way out of situations that it wasn't her day. Because now she's trying to ask detective and say, hey, how is it should I be acting? Is it because I'm not crying? Is it because I'm not upset? How is it you want me to act? So she's trying to get him to tell her how to react. So,
Hesitate is because maybe this is something that's wrong with me psychologically, is I think of the butterfly effect. And it's like, you could say that the guy pumping gas down at the gas station could have potentially, because you see all these movies, these funky movies where it's like this affected this, which affected this, which affected this, and Hitler and this.
I know if you'd never met him, you probably would still be alive.
That's true.
Yeah, that's because you killed him.
No, I just can't admit to something that I didn't do. If it would help my case and give me an easier sentence, I know that people plead guilty for those things.
And I don't want you to do that. That is the absolute last thing I want.
I wish that I had answers. I'm sorry. There's just no reason. There's just no reason.
There's no good reason why this happened. There's never a good reason why somebody dies like this.
This seems to be the moment Jody fully confronts the reality of her.
So, his friends and family did not like her at all. And they did not like her. They thought she gave off stalker vibes.
More than I want to remember.
reality just set in.
Travis's family is gonna miss out on the truck. There's just no reason I would ever want to hurt them.
All I know is that I need a story, or else it's just cold. It's so cold. But without the truth, I can't paint another picture. And it's going to be up to the prosecutor to paint that picture. And if you want that prosecutor, and I've met him, then you don't want him painting that picture.
I have to maintain my innocence. I can't admit to doing something that I haven't done. There's just no
Well, I
reason.
have more work to do.
Can you give me a rundown of what's gonna happen from here when you leave?
Yeah, you're,
Like, just today, for example.
well, you'll probably be taken across the street to the county jail. You'll be processed through there.
This is a really trivial question, and it's gonna reveal how shallow I am. But before they book me, can I clean myself up a little bit?
You're going to be taken the way you are. I can't give you anything else.
Do I have to go in handcuffs everywhere? That's just procedure.
Whether you wrote a bad check or you're facing murder charges, you're going to go in handcuffs.
At least done your makeup, Jody. Gosh. I didn't hear you breathe. I wonder how am I still here, and I can't breathe. I didn't hear you breathe.
I mean, she can sing, but I can't play any more of that song because copyright. But, so copyright, guys. It's like none of this even phases her. So, doesn't phase her. She does not care. She's sitting in there. She's messing with her feet. She's doing handstands. She's singing. So, she's talking to herself. She's singing. She's doing all this stuff. And
In hours,
I don't know how any normal person would react to that. Just because.
Just remember winter.
She's singing. Of course, copyright's a thing, and yeah, copyright's a thing, and the artist of those songs may not like
Stand up for me.
hearing them. So,
As I take these cuffs off, just go ahead and put your hands down at the waist, okay?
so I'm actually gonna end this video a lot sooner than I wanted because I have to go somewhere. So I may end it at like the 25-minute mark. So, and tomorrow, try again on something. So, I don't really know. And if you haven't already, don't forget to rate, comment, click that subscribe button because I do make new videos every single day. And don't forget to smash the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, and just don't forget sharing is caring. So
suspect is a sin.
please remember sharing is caring, and yeah. I'm going to end this in like 5 minutes just because I have to get ready and go somewhere. So, give me like 5 minutes. I'm almost done. Just like 5 minutes.
It's going to be picking us up in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and I need 5.
Okay, can I get my Christmas shirt so I can get it on?
Isn't actually for the purpose of recording the conversation. It is a prop to reinforce the perception.
Yeah, so what they're doing with her is just basically playing good cop, bad cop. One of them is just gonna be super nice to her, and the other one's going to be, so the good cop's gonna be like all nice and friendly.
Just formality.
And the bad cop is gonna be like
This is
one that's actually pushing and her say she did it or not.
what you said, and there's no mistakes. Okay. The reason that I wanted to talk with you this
And
morning,
a do not disturb sign on my door.
there's a couple of reasons actually. Let me say this: it's obvious to me that you're not a typical suspect. You come from a good home, a good family. Your parents obviously care about you. That was evident, when they talked to him yesterday. And you're a bright girl. Probably more intelligent than you were letting on yesterday. And there's no question in my mind or any of the other investigators' mind that you were the person that took Travis's life. But what I need to know, or what I'd like to know, and give you the opportunity to do, is determine whether, you're a cold-blooded, cold-hearted murderer who slaughtered this guy, or are you somebody that got caught up in circumstances and things got out of control? When this hits the news, and it'll go to the media, do you want to be portrayed as that cold-blooded, cold-hearted murderer? Because the media loves that. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to give you a chance to make things right. Show the families that you do have some remorse. But when you continue to deny when it's obvious that that's not the case, you appear to be the cold-blooded killer. And things are going to start moving real fast here for you. This is kind of a pause, before things, start getting heavy. This is your opportunity to help yourself out. We don't need you to tell us anything. I'm doing this for you. It's a matter of, do you want to take control of your situation and paint the picture of who you are? Because you're the only one that knows that.
The professional ruthlessness of this investigator is quite astonishing. The demeaning and sarcastic.
Yeah, she's being, sort of sarcastic and rude.
This guy, Travis, building some sort of what you thought was some sort of relationship. Were you hoping for marriage? Is this something that you were hoping for? Was he leading you down that path? Did he take advantage of you? Were there promises?
The only person who knows the truth of this story right now is Jody. And she's not going to ever say.
This is not going to go away anytime soon for you, Jody. You're a young woman, just starting your life. You had a lot going for you.
So I'm going to speed things up because I actually have to get going before too much longer. Basically, she was found guilty like twice. And now she's living in basically a box. No bigger than like a mini van or whatever. So I think that's gonna do it for today. One love. I'm your girl, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.